Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming because the Ace family got robbed, which is really bad, so I gotta show you guys a video of it. So hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know if you guys will or won't, but let's see. So I am going to show y'all guys. I'm gonna try to keep my hands still. So right there, it shall have focused. Right here, you can see the Ace family got robbed. So I gotta show you guys that video. If you guys never seen their intro.
Yeah, and the scariest part too, like even scarier situation is like, I'm gonna leave this in the fucking video.
Sorry about the language, but hold on guys, I'm trying to back skip it because you guys have to see the beginning. There's Austin if you're wondering, if you never have watched them. There's Austin. Okay, so here we go. It's loading. Okay, hold on guys, because I need to go see my mother unplug the cord. Well, she did not unplug the cord, but, oh my god, it's too blended in. Gotta blend that back out. So, I just got out of school. Not this late, I was in a camp thing. So I'm wearing my big bun, this JoJo Siwa bow. They're not like JoJo Siwa, but just wear a bow. And as you can see, still in my uniform, it's a Pride Lion, and I'm wearing these cute shorts. And just got out of school and noticed that this was a very bad situation. Haven't been filming because of that, so yes. My cousin's coming in. Get out? Get out? Get out eating. Get out.
I'm going to tell you something.
What?
I'll leave that. When I leave, I'm going to Google you and, duo you, and I'm going to show you the baby. Okay? So pick up.
Okay. Well, don't call me till later on because I'm still filming. Okay, I'll call you.
Okay.
Close the door all the way. Thank you. So, that was her video. Call me later. And she also has her own phone, just like I do. My birthday's coming up, but my birthday can't be fun without the Ace family filming. So, guys need to comment, please, and tell them. All my fans, come on, you guys can do this. Come on. So it's currently not working. Currently. I believe because I back skipped it. So let's see if it was because of that.
That's it.
Okay. So I can't back skip that one, but I can show you guys this one, which is like the same thing.
The only hair color that helps protect against both allergy and damage. Clairol Nice and Easy.
Commercial. This is their intro.
just find the faith I need to believe. Anything is possible.
What do you want?
Remember the power thing.
I know. Bye. Yes. Okay.
Bye.
Test your limits. You can feel unstoppable, incredible. Still, I can see I'm so ready.
Let's try to do this. Hey Ace family, welcome back to our channel, guys. It's been what? A week? 7 days? It's been 7.
Hold up, guys. I'm gonna get my camera stick for it to like focus better and things just like that. So if you guys want to see better, just here's a little peek of how to. All right, so I'm gonna unpause it right now for you guys to finish the rest. Hold on. Oh God. No, guys, sorry I pushed home on accident. No. No. Okay, sorry guys about this. I just keep like messing up. See. I have a password for no one to get in my TV. So I sure do have a password. And it says saying goodbye at the top. Because this is the last day.
And this has been by far the longest we've gone without posting on YouTube ever since we started. So as you can imagine, we have a lot to say. So
Oh, my close the door.
Grab some snacks and sit back.
Stop filming everything.
No. I already watched this one.
As you all can see, we are in a new home. These last 7 days have been the most stressful days for us as a family. I don't know where to begin. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just take it on.
I think the first thing that we have to talk about,
Me too.
and this is something that
Stop.
we have
No.
to talk about on our channel.
I don't
We've probably
care.
mentioned it a couple times here and there, nonchalantly, but we've never actually spoken about this. And this is about our privacy. So as YouTubers, we've been doing this for 2 years, and since we moved into our house, we have had an invasion of privacy every single day, and it has escalated more and more and more and more to the point where I was so stressed out, to the point where I started getting anxiety, to the point where I just wasn't even myself anymore, to the point where I wasn't even safe. And not to mention I'm pregnant, so this has probably been the most stressful pregnancy I've had. To you guys, it might seem like not that big of a deal, but to us, it's crazy because like literally our home was the only place that we had to ourselves. And people came every single day. Like I'm telling you, like every single day there'd be just like, it was like a tourist attraction. Like people would just come by all day long. And the thing is that a lot of people are saying, well then why did you move into that house? Why did you move there? Why didn't you move into a gated community? And to be honest, when we moved in, we were a lot smaller. And we didn't know what to expect. Like we didn't really anticipate.
No one knows how fast you're gonna grow.
So we genuinely thought that our home would be safe. We thought that the gate was enough. We thought that us living at the very top of a mountain, at the very end of a street, was safe. We thought that maybe over time people would kind of like know not to go to our place, know that it's not the right thing to do, but it just got worse and worse. And what I mean by worse is like serious incidents happening that we've never spoken about on our channel at all, such as people coming and flashing their beams into our windows in the middle of the night. We've had people take pictures in front of our home.
Yeah, pictures were regular.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, sorry guys, it's a commercial.
The Fix Finder tool from AutoZone is a fast source of relief. It tells you what's the most likely fix for your engine light on the spot. For her, the gas cap. For them,
people would just come every day to take a picture. Like that was the goal, to come and take a picture of the Ace family house.
Like it got to a point where we wouldn't even go in our backyards anymore.
Like Elle couldn't even be pushed on the swings anymore.
Yeah.
And Elle, like she's 2 years old and she was starting to
Yeah.
understand. Like she was starting to understand. Like wow, like this shouldn't be happening. Like why are people, mommy and daddy, why are people at our house all the time?
And the thing is that like we gave our fans the benefit of the doubt. We love you guys. Like we would never call the police on you. Like there's been incidents where I'm like, this is so disrespectful. Let me call the police, and I just didn't because you know what? I was like, they love us. They want to meet us. Like I don't really know exactly what their intentions are, but I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm just gonna let it go. And we would do that every single day. We did it every single day for so long, to the point where it's just like something happens, and something really bad happened.
Like Catherine said, I think we were very naive. Like we almost came to a point where we thought it was normal. Like
Yeah.
we were so used to it, we were numb to it.
Like our friends and family would come home and would be like, do you see how many people are outside? Like, do you see what people are dropping off? And we're just like, this is normal to us.
Because it started happening literally like a month or 2 months after we moved in. Like I said, it progressively got worse and worse. But yeah, we just got numb to it, and we just thought like, hey, people are just gonna come, they're gonna go.
And that's not even talking about like us being followed places, like us leaving our home and like being followed. Like being followed, especially pregnant, do you know how stressful that is? Like I have never expressed
Not even
those
just pregnant,
words,
like
or
just
I've
as a
never even
family.
talked about
I think
it.
our situation is a lot different than everyone else because we are a family. We have a 2-year-old and another little princess on the way, so it's very, very scary. Like if I had a channel by myself, I wouldn't be as worried at all. Like I would just be like, oh, I'm a young dude. It is what it is. But it's a completely different situation because we do have a family and 2 little girls now.
Yeah. So like basically we were like tiptoeing around our house, trying to hide from windows and just not being ourselves, to the point where in the last couple of months, whenever it would get dark out, I would literally like turn all the lights off to get from one room to another. Like if I were to walk down a hallway, I would turn all the lights off because I've had so many incidents where I would walk by a window and like people would just scream my name and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm not clothed, like I don't have clothes on, like Elle's walking around naked, we just got out of the shower, like this is so disrespectful. And so yeah, like just incidents like that, and I can tell you a million incidents, but we're not going to be on here all day. That's the first thing that we wanted to talk about, is stress, how severe this got. And we never talked about it because in our hearts we were like, well, you know, this is what we do put our lives out there, and people are just going to say, well, you guys did it to yourselves. And it is true.
But I don't agree with that though, because I feel like as a human, whether you're someone not on social media or you're Michael Jackson, you should have privacy at your home.
It's like your sanctuary. It's like the one
Like
place.
that's
like,
where you
yeah.
lay your heads at. That's where you go to sleep. Like, so I don't necessarily agree with that at all. Like once you leave your home and people come to you, then it's a completely different story. You can take pictures, you can hug people, you
It's
can
so
hang
different
out.
when we're out in public, but when you come to our home, it was like,
Yeah, because this is the only place. Think about it. In the world, us living, this is the only place. This right here is the only privacy we have. So it's like, why does anybody feel the right to come here and invade the only privacy that we have? You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I don't agree.
Sorry that the camera's moving so much, I just don't have control in my hands, I guess. Oh my god, let me get comfy for it to stop moving.
We were planning a Disney trip with one of our Ace family members, and we were so excited to go. We had been planning it for months. And finally, August 15th was the day. So basically, I'm just going to tell you the whole story of that day until our house got broken into. So that day, we woke up, we got ready, we started filming our intro. We were super excited. We were going to Disneyland. Elle was super excited. And we were planning on leaving, we left our house at 10:30 a.m. No one really knows this about us, but we literally never leave our house. Like, I'm literally home every single day. Every single day I'm home. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we have our reasons, and we are home a lot. So I just want to say that this incident happened, like, it's crazy because, like, I keep playing back that day, and I'm like, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? But I'm just like, thank God I wasn't home. Or,
Well, me.
you too. Or did this happen because I wasn't home? So I'm just kind of like playing back every second of it. It's super unhealthy of me, but.
So yeah, so pretty much we left at 11 o'clock. Grandma was still there, so she left after us. And usually when you leave during the day, you don't turn on the lights because you're not planning on being out all day. Especially us, we're never out the entire day, let alone we're never out. Normally, you don't turn the lights off, and which we didn't. No lights were turned on, and we left.
Which has
the
never
entire day.
happened in the history of the house, so
Yeah.
we live there.
On top of people are always in and out of the house. The house is never left by itself. But that day we left the whole day because we were out till night. And since the lights weren't on, the house was completely pitch black.
So we go to Disney, we had a great time. It was super, super hot. Like I said, you guys know, I'm pregnant, 8 months pregnant, so I walked that entire day. I walked about, I think the lady said we walked like 8 miles. Something crazy like that, and I was just like so exhausted and so tired, but I was like, no, like this is a day, like I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna do something fun, like I've been planning this for however long. So I was like in a really happy mood, like we're just like, you know, just enjoying our day, enjoying life, and we don't expect anything to happen. So we head home, and this is something that I feel like I have to add because who knows what could have happened if we had.
So wait first, sorry to cut you off. We had an amazing time at Disneyland, by the way. And the Ace family member that won the trip, she's dope as hell. Her family is dope as hell. And
amazing, like
yeah.
super nice. Like I was like, oh my god, like these people are like friends to us. I was like,
They were
we're
like
going to my
family.
baby shower.
They were legit like family. And a lot of you keep asking us to still post a video even though it happened a week ago. So just know the next video will be our Disney trip, so stay tuned for that.
So we leave Disneyland, we're on our way home, we're super tired, I'm super tired, my ankles, my feet are swollen, but I'm like, whatever, let's go home. So we're approaching our neighborhood, we're on our way home, and Austin was like, I want Taco Bell.
I was craving Taco Bell.
Craving Taco Bell, and he's like, let me drop you and Ella off and then go get Taco Bell. And I was like, no, she's already sleeping, like we're already on the road, let's just go to the Taco Bell close to our house. So we drive there, and we like pull up and we're like, why is it under renovation? Like it was randomly under renovation. We've never seen the Taco Bell like even closed. So that was super random. Austin was like, I still want to go to Taco Bell. So he's like, go Google to see like where's the closest one. So there was like another one like 6 miles away or something. There was no one on the streets. So we go there, go to Taco Bell. He gets whatever he wants to get. We drive back. So as we're pulling up to the house, it's pitch black. I want to say like, for the past year, especially this past year, we never Snapchat live. Like, I never do. Like, whenever I do a Snapchat, I always save it and post it later. And that day, I was so excited to be at Disney, and like, I don't know, something felt weird when I posted the Snapchat that I was at Disney. Like, something just felt off. So even approaching the house and seeing it pitch black, I was like, I don't know, the energy felt kind of weird. So we pull in around like 9:30 p.m. Austin grabs Elle, and I grab like all the bags, all like my bag, Elle's bag, some gifts that we got, a balloon. Like I literally had like everything in my arms, and he's carrying Elle. Obviously, Elle is like a lot heavier, so he's walking in first. And usually when I walk in, I turn like the first light on, and I just didn't. I don't know, I just expected Austin to turn the one in the kitchen or in the living room. So I'm looking down the hallway, and I see Austin just like stop. And my first instinct was he sees something, like it's dark, like I don't know what he's looking at. And so he turns around and he's like, go. So I turn around and I start like rushing, and I don't know what he saw. I don't know what happened. I just know that he something happened, like something's going on.
And it's crazy. And it's crazy because I'm always joking around, like she knows I'm always joking around.
Always.
But for some reason, the look on my face, she knew it was real.
I saw something. I didn't know what, but I knew it was something. And so I get in the car. He goes, get in the car, lock the door. So I push everything aside and I grab Elle and I lock the door. And I swear at this point everything was like super slow motion. Like it probably was like a couple seconds, but it felt like eternity. And so the door's locked, and I'm looking at Austin, and automatically my phone, like my hands, like I just grab the phone and dial 911. Like I'm just like, I don't know what I'm calling for, but I'm calling. And so I call, and I see him on the phone with 911, and he goes back in, he opens the door, and he starts yelling, and he's like leave, or like, I'm calling 911, like, you better get out of here, or something. And so then I'm like, okay, he saw somebody, all right? So I'm on the phone and I'm like, somebody's in our house. And so I'm in the car, but I'm like, why am I in the car like this? Oh shit. So then I see him come back and I want to open the door, but selfishly I'm like, no, like I don't want anything to happen to my daughter. Like I'm not going to open the door. And so at that point he's walking this way and I open the door. I'm like, what are you doing? Get in the car. And he's like, I don't have the keys. He left the keys on the counter. And so I'm like, okay, then we have to go. So he grabs, or did you grab Ella? I don't remember. It happened so fast.
Yeah, I grabbed you guys and we
Yeah,
got the hell out.
so we got out of the car and we literally ran down the street, like just started running. And so we passed like a couple of houses because some of the houses have gates and
Nobody was answering.
we didn't want to like deal with any
No,
gates.
let's just keep it 100. Nobody was answering.
Nobody was answering and we're like running down the street all past all these houses and then finally we see somebody outside of their house. It's this older woman. And we approach her, we tell her what happened. Her son comes outside with his dog. He starts talking about how houses are being robbed in that neighborhood, and it's just all bad. So the cops finally come. At that point, we were outside of our house. I had a feeling no one was in there, but I just wanted to make sure because you never know what's going to happen. Like, you never know what's going on. And so 2 cops came, and then another 2 cops came, and then they were like, no, we need extra backup because of the size of the house. So then it ended up being like 10 cops and 1 ride-along. And so they all go in. We kind of explained to them the layout of the house. They all go in. They're probably in there for like, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. They come back out and they're like, okay, like you're good to go. That downstairs seems pretty fine, but the upstairs is pretty ransacked. And he's like, you're welcome to go in and see like what was taken and whatnot. So my first instinct was like, let me go make sure that my wallet is still there, because if my wallet isn't there, I have to get on the phone right now and call like a whole bunch of, bank companies and try to like cancel everything. And so I walk in and I go into the kitchen, my wallet was still there, thankfully. I only left it because we were going to Disney and it was like a big wallet, so I didn't want to like take it with me. And so automatically I'm like, what kind of break-in was this? Like, they didn't notice my wallet, they didn't notice this person in the kitchen.
Then we looked over at the couch, and there was Elle's iPad, there was computers there, and I was left just like that. Like,
Yeah.
They didn't even look at that.
Which means they obviously know that those things can be traced. But I don't know, like the
Or
whole
they
thing
just didn't
seemed
see
weird.
it. Or they just didn't see it.
Or they didn't see
Because
it.
it was so dark that they had little flashlights, and that's why we feel like they missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah. And so then we go upstairs, and I'm thinking like, this hasn't sunken in yet. Like, this hasn't hit me yet. Like, I'm just walking around. And one thing I do want to say is, so you guys know we do YouTube. You guys know that we film. Austin is more likely the person to film anything going on at any time. I'm more like living in that moment and kind of like figuring things out. But he's more like, no, let me get the camera because I don't know what I'm going to see. And I want to make sure to get this on footage just in case anything happens.
But I think it was more about our privacy, because you guys don't know this, but at the time, I was in the middle of shooting a documentary of how we don't have any privacy, of just, people coming to the house nonstop. So I was in the middle of shooting a documentary, and I felt like, damn, like this is exactly what I need to get for this documentary. Like, this is everything, like everything that we need to show the Ace family.
That this is real.
Yeah, the fact that we don't have any privacy is a real thing.
Yeah.
So that's really why I filmed the entire show.
Yeah. And to be honest, like, when he was filming, I didn't think in my head, like, oh, this is gonna go on our channel. Like, you don't really, like, sometimes when things happen, like, you're not actually, like, thinking that far ahead. You're just thinking, like, oh, let's get a camera, just in case, for proof or for anything. Like, just film, like, who knows, right? And I'm kind of glad that we did, because a couple of minutes later, the cops were saying that people were outside, like, making videos and taking pictures of our house. So I'm like, oh my God, like, if this story is gonna come out or whatever, I want to be able to have proof of this. Like, this is like what's going on right now. This is the actual like story behind this. So we continue looking. We go upstairs. I noticed that the place looks like kind of crazy. Like everything's on the floor. I'm not really like thinking to like look any specific areas. I just wanted to make sure that like all my important like documents and stuff were still there. I noticed that they were all like scattered, and I got really annoyed because I was like, okay, like if someone really went as that deep as to going into our stuff like that, like this person was here for quite a bit of time. And so then we noticed that my purses are gone, and then the cop goes,
All our purses.
yeah, which is fine. And then the cop goes, is that supposed to be there? And I look down, and it's a kitchen knife, like the biggest kitchen knife that we have. And my heart dropped.
Their hearts dropped.
My heart dropped, but like
The cops.
it didn't seem real.
The cops were like, yo, this is one thing that gets our hairs going up on our arm.
Yeah. So then we noticed that Austin's gun was taken, which that was even more scary to think about, that someone took a gun out of our house. Something that we had to protect ourselves, something that he has a license for, something that I didn't even know where it was. I didn't know where he hid it, because he just has it, and he doesn't have it to where like, I don't even know how to use guns, and I don't even know anything about guns. I just know that he didn't have the what's it called the bullets? You don't have the bullets in the gun.
Yeah, I hid the clips and the gun separately.
Yeah, so he hid those separately, and then he obviously knows where they were, so he was like, they're gone. And so then I'm like, okay, this is really starting to hit me now. Then we go into Elle's room, and then we notice that they like
Ransacked her closet.
went into her closet. So we're like, okay, so if this person knows who we are, why would they go into Elle's closet? Why would they even waste their time in the 2-year-old's closet, right? So we're just kind of like,
You never know.
and then we noticed that they ran through like all the rooms upstairs. So there was definitely a couple of people.
And they were in there for a good amount of
Yeah,
time.
and they definitely took more than we actually showed in the video. When you get robbed, you don't really notice what's gone. You just kind of like see a little bit.
Until later.
Yeah, you like notice later on. So like we noticed obviously later on that more things were taken. So then we go downstairs. Austin's mom came over. I called her, so she comes over. His friends come over, and at that point, like everything had kind of settled down. Most of the cops left. There was only 2 there left. And I'm just like standing by the shattered glass window or sliding glass door, and I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is like real. Like someone really did come in here. And so I look at Austin, and I'm like, are we gonna like post this? Like, are we gonna share this? And he's like, yeah, we have to. Like, this is serious. This is real. Like, this is real life
I was
shit
like,
that's going
hell
on.
yeah, we're posting this.
And so as soon as he said that, I'm standing
Because
right
I'm gonna
over
be honest. Ever since like there was another bad incident that happened, like what, 4 or 5 months ago?
No, this was like 3 months ago.
3 months
This was on
ago.
your birthday.
There was
the day after your or the day before your birthday.
Yeah, this was another serious incident that happened that we never talked about, and I was so adamant about posting that video,
And we didn't.
and Catherine was like, "Don't even do it. Don't even bother." And I was kind of upset because I've been wanting to show you guys how our privacy is an issue. And so I left it alone, even though I still have the footage, and I'm not sure if I'm going to release it or not.
I think you should.
But
I didn't want him to. I didn't want him to at all. But now, after all of this, I feel like, okay, maybe it doesn't really matter at this point.
and this is the reason why I went to go get my gun license in the first place. But like I said, I still have the footage. We're not sure if we're going to release it or not. But where was I going with that? Damn. So since we didn't upload the last incident, I was like, we're for sure uploading this incident. I'm not letting this pass by.
Yeah, and it's not about like people think that like views is about money and greed, and not everything in life is about money and greed. Like,
As
we
you guys
wanted
know,
viewers, we wanted our Ace family members to view this video because of how important it was. And so right when I'm standing over the glass, I'm thinking like, hey, we need to take a thumbnail. Like that comes to mind as a YouTuber. Like that's what we do for a living.
anybody that's a YouTuber or anyone who watches YouTube, we all know that a thumbnail is everything, right? We weren't just about to post a thumbnail of clothes on the ground. Like, that just doesn't make sense.
We were already standing by the shattered glass door as we're talking about it. And Austin goes like this, hands the camera to Ollie. He takes a thumbnail, takes 1 second. Elle went like this because she was so tired. and she was like, I don't want to take pictures or I don't want to be on the camera. So she went like that, and it literally took a fraction of a second to take that thumbnail. So please, for those who were like, oh, well, who gets robbed and takes a thumbnail?
Yeah, we got robbed, but at the end of the day, we were all safe. So it was okay to take a thumbnail at that time.
So I leave, and I went to go spend the night with his mom. I took Elle. Austin stayed there because he had to wait until these people came and like kind of like patched up that glass door, because obviously we don't want like animals coming in or like anything coming in. And so he stayed there, and Austin, like, in those couple of days, how do I say it?
Well, I'm scarred.
Well, he wore the same clothes for 3 days. He didn't sleep. When I finally saw him, he literally looked so skinny, like he lost so much weight that I was about to cry. Like, I've never seen him this traumatized or this upset in my life. And what sucks is that people had the audacity to say that we faked it, that we staged this.
She's crying,
And
guys.
I just feel like that was the last thing, like that was a punch in the face. Like, here we are being so honest with you guys. And we do like, oh my god, I don't want to.
Yeah, you're gonna make me cry.
Here we are being so honest with you guys. Like, you guys say the craziest rumors about us, like the craziest things.
Go ahead, continue.
And like, we never respond to anything. Like, everything we see is so stupid and so like untrue. Like, every single little thing. Like, some people think that they're so smart, and I'm just like, no, like that is so completely wrong. Like, I've been called every name in the book. We've been accused of the most random things. But this one thing was like so traumatic to us. Like, we literally could have gotten hurt. Anything could have happened.
We got hurt. We could have not been here.
Yeah, like anything could have happened. And then here, someone is making a fake receipt of like us paying for cop actors. Like, these are real cops.
Alright, guys. So, oh god, let me blend out the camera again. Oh god, hold on. All my people. Hold on, guys. Guys are looking at my desk just in case you're wondering. So, that was it for today's video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And like this video that I shared with you guys today's family. You guys can need to go check them out and comment when done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't show you guys all of it because it was 47 minutes, which would be the longest video that they ever done. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe all again. And as me and all my fans say, we'll be back with more videos.